All right. Hey, so this is another linear approximation here. This time I tried to, draw it out a little bit more. So if you notice, I started with the equation of, or this is like a point slope form of a linear equation. And then I kind of wrote it down as sort of an equation of a tangent line here. So notice that this is my tangent point, xo, f of xo, and this is the slope of the tangent line. Then in the next step, the tangent point gets placed over here. All right. Now that tangent point, and the slope, that's sort of the reference point for your linear approximation. And then you would be able to use this tangent line to approximate x values near this location, right? So the way that this question is asked is find the linear approximation at 3. So what you have to remember is that when they tell you that it's at 3, they're giving you the tangent point at 3, and then you're going to use this line, L of x, to find y values on or to approximate y values that are around 3. So you're going to be putting not 3 into your linear approximation, but you're going to be putting numbers very close to 3 there. And I tried to use a little bit of color here to kind of help your eyes look through all of this stuff. So notice what I did. Here's the point slope form. Here's the slope of the tangent line. Then I passed this little f of xo over to make it here so that I could solve for this y. This y then oftentimes in your textbooks is not left a y, it's left of L of x. This L represents the linear approximation. This x represents the value that you're gonna place in that's not 3, but it's around 3. And then in all of these values, you're going to place 3. So f of 3 goes here, 3 goes there, and f prime of 3 goes here. Over here, I figured out all of those things. Here's f prime, by the way. Here's f prime of 3, and here's f of 3. So these numbers, 1/9, negative, they get placed here. This is f prime of 3. Why my 1/9 gets there, and there's my 3. Now, this is my linear approximation. This is a matter of fact, this is the answer to part A. So if you were to take an AP exam, you would write maybe like this is the answer to part A, okay? It says find the linear approximation. Now in part B, it says use this linear approximate to approximate this. So that means I place 3.1 into this. So notice all of these green X's that I've been using. That means the 3.1 represents that green X. And so that's what I end up putting into my linear approximation. I end up getting this, after you do a little bit of common denominators and things like this, this turns out to be -2 over 270, and then plus 1/9, you got to get a common denominator, and bang, you do that, and then you anyway, so that's that. Now, make sure you are clear that this 1.3 is the value that you place into the approximation, and the tangent point, or the point, the 3 is the value that is used to generate the linear approximation formula, okay? So again, that's where a lot of students get mixed up, is they put the 3.1 in the wrong spot and the 3 in the green, for example. Like the green would be, they would switch the green and the pink numbers here, okay? Anyway, there's that one.